Hello, Avinash. How are you?
Hi, Kulud. How are you doing?
Hi, good, good. How about you?
Fine.
Avinash here is a passing student who passed with first attempt and a very high score. So I wanted you, Avinash, to share with the students your experience, what helped you pass this exam, and what you focused on, so you can give them some motivation, some tips.
Thank you very much, Kulud. I think, first of all, thank you for inviting me and give me the chance to share with my, I would say, fellow colleagues or fellow candidates, because I still feel I was a candidate. It was just 1 year ago that I took the exams. I think really now, because when you contacted me over the week and I tried to remember how did the loss process went, I think if I want to remember, the tip was to change the mindset, because I remember Mr. Sadiq, I think, who was our tutor at the time. He keeps telling us, the FCMA is not really testing your knowledge. It was really to go and you have the toolbox, you have all the literature, but when you are writing an exams, try to put yourself in the shoes of a CEO or board of directors, and do not write and do not put loads of literature, because coming, from university life, we tend to impress a bit the examiners. And you try to, the first instinct when you see a question is like, I'm going to show them that I did so much revision and all the texts and all the theory. I'm going to try to show them. But I think what came out, for me, the success was, no, I need to change. I need to assume that the guy in front of me is assuming I know everything. I'm not here to tell him, okay, if what is NPV and say, and NPV is blah, blah, blah. No, I don't think this is what they want to see. And what they want is how I help them, or what is my knowledge, or try to be effective and to be concise and read the question. Oh my God, I remember during these mock exams, which I think is so important. Really, I think these mock exams, when I was seeing the mocks, because and Mr. Sadiq is very tough in his mocking, because and you keep saying, why am I getting these mocks? And then you go back and you read the mock answers and you say, this looks so easy. I could have written this. But it's getting the mindset. It is really saying, okay, it's not the tough exams. And to be frank with you, I never took a day off, even to do the exams. I just wanted it, but it was just how to structure my answers and time management in the exams. I think that what I read, even at night time, and I took everything, it is really plan your work your plan. They say when you have an exams, you tend to an exam question. Even when we're doing the mock, is like you don't read the question, you don't have a structure. You know what I mean? You just want to waffle and write tons. But then when you went back, and to share with you, during my exam, the first question I answered, I remember, I think question 2 or 3, that I missed completely what they had asked me. I was writing something that I wanted to write. And then I said, no, stop. And you can't go back, and you are so stressed in the exam. And the whole computer is sort of moving so quickly in front of you. And then you say, no, focus. I read the question. And again, what we're taught is like, do time management. Spend your first few minutes, read the question carefully. What are they looking for? What is it? Who are you writing this answer for? And get the structure. And really, okay, and this is where I think the theory comes important, or reading the case study and the pre-scene and just everything. Say, okay, where can I fit it in? And then and leave the last few minutes to reread. And then really, the time management was so clue. It is so important. It's really plan you look at the marks. I go back to what you taught us was look at the marks, how many minutes you need to spend on the question. And then what I did, I just stopped. I look at my time, I say 8 minutes, I'm writing, I look, and I just stopped. And I say, okay, after that minute, I move to the next question. And I need to answer all the questions. I don't want to lose the marks. If I spend too long this minute, I did something wrong. I don't think the answer is asking me to spend so long. So this is how I'm just going on and on. But this is for me
I'm
was
happy. I'm happy that you are advising them. Yes, same. I was telling before that when you read the answers of the mocks, you will get a false sense that you know everything. That's why you should solve the mocks actually, to understand your time management, like how fast you are, and to understand that are you able to answer this mock answers by yourself or not. Like, right, Avinash?
Exactly,
this is what you're saying.
Exactly, Mrs. Cruz. I agree 100%. The mock is simple, and really, if you want to be truthful with yourself, it's so easy to cheat, or because sometimes they did share the answers, and it's be truthful. You know what I mean? You say, can I really write it? And listen and say, okay, where did I go wrong? And try it with really as if you are in an exam condition, because exams will give you this extra stress that you don't have at home. And we see the art, I think. We see the art of being truthful, to say, okay, and when you read these mocks and these answers, you say, okay, where did I go wrong? And sometimes you think, and I remember I was talking to one of the fellow students that was with me. He used to tell to me, I'm so stupid. And, you know, because when you read this, you say, yeah, it's so straightforward. How did I miss this? Why did I write all this? And I think we see the art. The art is really, really take your time, read, because I don't think if we are at this stage, I think we all have all the requirements. It is just now, how do you plan everything? We say, okay, I need my theory is there. They taught me. I don't need to learn to know the book by heart. I need to know the principle, because, you know, we've been working. We left universities years ago, so we are not a full-time student. You have to manage your work. You have your family. You have everything to manage. So you see, the aim is not to revise everything by heart. You know, just take a book and is okay. If you are sitting there, if you are a board member, or if your CEO asks you for something, what are you going to write to him? It's really try to put yourself in the guy who's in front. He asks you a question, what do you answer him? That's all.
Great. Thank you very much, Avinash. I'm sure everyone is appreciating. We appreciate really taking from your time and coming to motivate your fellow future members of CIMA. I want to motivate them, push them to really get the right approach in order for them to set their mind and set their motivation high for the exam.